As the 2018 MLB Draft quickly approaches, it's time to take an in-depth look at some of the top prospects in this year's class. Rounding out the week is Carter Stewart, a right-handed pitcher from Eau Gallie, Florida, high school who features one of the best breaking balls in the class and could hear his name called very early on June 4. More, MLB Mock Draft 2018, projecting the first round of the 2018 draft. The skinny, standing 6'6", Carter Stewart jumped onto the national scene and scouts' radars as a junior at Melbourne, Florida's Eau Gallie High School in 2017. That season, he compiled a 0.81 ERA to go along with an 11-2 record and 104 strikeouts in 69 and a third innings pitched, earning him underclass All-American honors from Perfect Game USA. He was also invited to play that summer in the Perfect Game All-American Classic at Petco Park, where he threw a spotless fifth inning that included a strikeout. This spring has been much of the same for Stewart, as the now 18-year-old has accumulated a 0.91 ERA and 128 strikeouts in 61 and two-thirds innings on the mound. He's also displayed a durability that many prep pitchers have not, as he's recorded 4 complete game efforts this season, all of them shutouts. Stewart has already been named a 2018 Rawlings Perfect Game First-Team All-American, but look for more honors to roll in for the righty as high school seasons across the country begin to wind down. More, everything you need to know about the 2018 MLB Draft. The pros. There is a lot to like about Carter Stewart heading into the draft. For starters, his fastball, which as a junior set in the low 90s, has jumped into the mid-90s during his senior season. Obviously, that type of velocity will get any high schooler noticed, but what sets Stewart apart from virtually every other prep star in the class of 2018 is his curveball. It's a true 12-6 hammer, which he throws in the low 80s and is considered the best in the draft. He has exceptional command of the pitch, something that is rare among many high school arms. Secondary pitches. He has also tinkered with a changeup this spring, but as it stands now, it's considered average at best. Stewart is also very projectable physically, as his wiry 6'6" frame can easily carry more weight, something scouts and front offices alike think will only add to his fastball's velocity and curveball's action, making him that much more effective on the mound. More, recap the first and second rounds of the 2017 MLB Draft. The cons. Unlike some other high-profile prep pitchers in the 2018 draft, Carter Stewart's main body of work comes from his high school team. While he did play extensively on the showcase circuit during the summer of 2017, the only premier event he participated in was the Perfect Game All-American Classic, where he threw 1 inning. He did not play for Team USA in the summer of 2017 and did not play in other national events, such as the Under Armour All-American Game. This does not mean he's not worthy or talented enough to be selected high in the first round on June 4. It simply means that Stewart has a limited track record in performing against elevated competition. Some scouts also worry about Stewart's mechanics, as his wind-up and arm action are a little jerky, and think they will need re-evaluation and possible changes as a professional. There is also concern over his current lack of a third pitch, and whether or not he can develop his changeup into an offering that can get professional hitters out. If his changeup cannot progress to that point, it's hard to imagine Stewart remains a starter, even with his nasty curveball. More, learn more about potential No. 1 overall pick. Casey Mize. The projection. Carter Stewart's ceiling is perhaps the highest of all the projected first-round prospects in this year's draft. He already has an above-average fastball, a well-above-average curveball, and with the proper tutelage in the minors, he could develop his changeup into a complementary third pitch. It's that possibility that has Major League clubs considering taking Stewart in the top few picks on June 4, while the concern that a change to his mechanics could affect his stuff, or an inability to further develop his changeup could lead to a move to the bullpen is ever present. Most scouts agree that Stewart's talent far outweighs the possible pitfalls that come with drafting a high school player. Regardless of which team selects him, he'll definitely need time to develop in the minor leagues, so look for a team that is currently rebuilding to make a play for him early in the first round. The Cincinnati Reds at No. 5 are a possible destination, as it's clear they are reloading their farm system with young, talented pitchers, as evidenced by their selection of Hunter Greene in the first round last year. After a few seasons in minors, a rotation that features both Greene and Stewart in Cincinnati would be formidable in the NL Central. Another possible landing spot could be the Padres at No. 7, as San Diego could also allow Stewart time to develop before making him the centerpiece of its rotation.